All right, good morning everybody. I have 2 hand weights. These ones are heavy today, which means low rep, 3 pounds. Pilates ball, Pilates block. It's a yoga block. I'm gonna call it a Pilates block from now on. And an elastic. Let's start standing. Feet about hip distance apart. One hand on belly, one hand on chest. Close your eyes, and we start with nice slow breath. Doing our best to send our breath into that bottom hand and quiet the top hand. If you feel like you've got that belly breathing going, take that top hand, place it on your low back. The idea behind this is to breathe belly and low back because your diaphragm is 3-dimensional. So we're trying to get it really moving and expanding. And then if we can, we add the side body to really make it that 360-degree breath. Relax your arms at your sides. Make sure those eyes are closed. Let's go for our posture scan. Let's start by thinking about our feet. Big toe, little toe, heel. Firmly planted on the mat. From there, we draw our attention up through the calves, ankles, calves, shins, in through the knees. When we reach the knees, we always reflect on how are they positioned. Are they straight, locked, hyperextended, very bent? Ideally, we have a nice straight knee, but it's always soft. So there's never any locking. From the knees, we draw our attention up through quads, hamstrings, and glutes. And then let's place our hands on top of our hips to kind of notice where our waist, where our pelvis is positioned. Is it hiked? Is it rotated? Is it tilted? Still slowing the breath. And then let's relax our arms at our sides. And let's draw our attention up to our shoulders and just gently lift them up and roll them back. Lastly, crown of the head up to the sky. Grow taller, nice long neck. Let's open our eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. We're going for a round forward roll down. If you have osteoporosis, you forward fold. The rest of us, chin to chest, one individual vertebra at a time. Rolling, articulating the best you can. And I always like to hang at the bottom, as you know, especially at the start. Just a nice way to get a little inversion in a gentle way. If you can reach the floor, let's grab the opposite elbows. And nice and slowly hang here. 2 more deep breaths. Let go of those elbows, bend those knees, and rebuild from the bottom to stack it and stand nice and tall. We're gonna go for another one, but we're gonna come to the back of our mat because we're gonna go for a walkout right away. Walkout right away. So we can hit the floor. Let's inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest, round that body forward, slowly articulating the best you can. Hands reach the floor, bend the knees as much as you need to get there, and let's walk out into a plank. Hands under shoulders. I like those knees just a little bit bent. Okay, never lock out the knees in this position. And let's go for a nice little side plank. So we're gonna rotate to the side, arm comes up to the sky, and then let's come back through the center and go the other direction. Up. And down. Let's do 2 more each way today. Rotate, come up. And pivot. If you need, you can always go down onto your forearms and your knees. Always an option. Last one each direction. And then when you get to the center, let's bend the knees, set them down on the mat, and slowly lower chest all the way down. Let's lift our legs and lengthen them. Hands are going to stay under the shoulders. Pull belly to spine. Reach shoulders down away from the ears. Slowly lift head and peel your chest away from the mat for a baby swan. Back down, chest first, and then head. 2 more. Belly and shoulders down. Head, peel away from the mat, and then back down. 1 more time. Belly and shoulders down. Head first, peel away, chest, all the way down. We're gonna do 1 more exercise here. We're gonna do swimming, but just the legs. So I want your hands one on top of the other on your forehead. So you can either keep head down or you can hover your upper body, making sure you stay in that neutral. So we're gonna lift one leg, set it down. Lift the other leg and down. So we're just starting our swimming up, down, up, down. Now we can go for a little simultaneous switch with the legs. No rocking through the pelvis, up and down. We can speed it up. Now you can hover those arms if you want under your forehead. Belly pulls in. Let's flutter kick those legs a little bit quicker. Kick, 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 kick for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Hands under shoulders. Let's press ourselves back for a nice little child's pose. Round the spine, walk the hands forward, and breathe. Let's come onto our backs with the Pilates ball underneath the sacrum. Lift those hips, ball under, find a comfortable position. So if you're not comfortable here, you always have the option to omit the ball, okay? Let's just start with some gentle pelvic tilt. Flatten the back, and then arch the back. Slow control. And then we'll pause in the center. I like hands on waist for our lateral tilt. It always reminds me to keep my hips and ribs equal distance apart, regardless of what side I'm tilting towards. So it's a tilt, not a hip hike. Back and forth. And then we'll make it a circle. Flatten the back, one direction through the center, 2 more. Slow control. The idea behind the circle is to really just get movement through the pelvis. Last one. Get that spine moving, pause through the center, switch direction. Tilt the other direction. Nice control. 1 more. And we'll pause in the middle. And then we're going to relax our arms at our sides. You're going to float one leg up into tabletop. Set it back down. Alternate sides. We lift the other side. And down. The closer you bring your knee to your chest, it'll be a little bit easier, and it changes the exercise. Ideally, when we lift the leg, it lands knee above hip. That's the goal. Knee above hip. Now, if you want to progress that, we lift so both legs are hovering, tap one foot down, right back up. If there is movement through your pelvis, this is too challenging. You need to make it a bit easier by keeping one foot in contact with the floor. And then we could do a little simultaneous switch back and forth for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. One foot down, the other. Let's lift those hips, take the ball away. Keep the hips lifted. Let's come down through a bridge, one individual vertebra at a time. We'll pause at the bottom. Ball goes between the thighs. At the bottom, without lifting the hips, without changing the position of your spine, let's squeeze our inner thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding the ball, we peel the spine. So let's think of exhaling to flatten the back. Pick up the tail, nice slow control all the way up. Push hard into those heels. Pause at the top, squeeze the ball for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back down. One individual vertebra at a time. Let's go again. Squeeze that ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and slow. Exhale, flatten that back. Peel the spine. One individual vertebra at a time. And back down. Again, squeeze 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we peel the spine all the way, nice slow control. Pause at the top, push into those heels, we squeeze the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down. One individual vertebra at a time. We'll do one more time. Stay heavy through your sacrum. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peel the spine, nice and slow. Control all the way up. Pause at the top, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Slow control. Let's take the ball away, set it aside. Let's widen our feet. Let your knees fall from one side to the other. Nice and slow. Back and forth. Control. Slow and slow. All right, feet back to the center. Let's take that ball. It's going to go between our ankles. I'm going to give you options. We've done this exercise a few times before. So you can either place the ball behind one leg and in front of the other shin. Now, if this is too easy for you, but it's still kind of challenging. So with the ball here, all I'm going to do, maintaining my neutral spine, is reach my legs away. I come back up and I rotate the ball the other way. Away and up and rotate. Very good exercise for maintaining the stability through the pelvis. Now, option, if we straighten our legs, this one's a little bit more challenging. We slowly bend the top leg, reach the bottom leg long, extend that leg, lift up, and then we switch sides. Reach away, push the ball up, and switch. Down, away, push the ball up, or you're sticking with legs bent. We're gonna go for another 5. Reach away, up, 4. The idea is to maintain that nice, stable, neutral pelvis. 3 to go. Reach, 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 up. 2 more. Reach, 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 up. Last one, away, up, and bend those knees. Hug them into your chest. Let's grab our elastic. Somewhere, right? I'm gonna go for a nice little hamstring stretch. Foot in the elastic, extend that leg up to the sky. Other leg can be bent or extended. Now, if it's extended, it's actually a really nice stretch for the front of that hip. Relax your shoulders. Let's just start by holding the leg here for 5 deep breaths. Make sure you've got it as straight as you can get it. In through the nose, out. 3 more. 2. Now keeping the legs straight, we're going for circles. Inhale across the body, down. Exhale back up. 4 more. Keep your pelvis nice and stable. Inhale down, around. 3 more. 2. 1 more time. Pause at the top, other direction. Inhale, open, down. Exhale it up. 4 more. 3. 2. Last time. And at the top, nice. Hold, relax the shoulders. And let's switch sides. Elastic goes in the other foot. We reach it up to the sky. Find that nice hamstring stretch. Relax those shoulders, and we've got 5 deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more. Keeping the legs straight, we inhale across the body, down, exhale to come back up. 4 more. 3. 2. 1 more time. Pause in the center, keep that pelvis stable, other direction. Inhale, open, down. Exhale, back up. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold. And let's bend that knee. Remove the elastic, hug both knees into your chest. We're going to come into a sideline position with the ball. Okay? We're going to take the ball and we're going to place it underneath near our hip. So under the ribs near the hip. The closer you are to the hip, the harder this is, because I want you to pull away from the ball. We're using it as something to avoid pushing into instead of something to use for support. So we're going to start first by pushing down into the ball, lifting up and away. Ideally, we're not touching. Down into the ball, up, away. Last one, down into the ball, up and away. Extend that top leg long, not touching the ball. Reach your leg forward and back. Forward and back. Nice, slow. Doing your best not to push into the ball. Trying to hold your body lifted away from that ball. Let's go for another 5. We kick forward, pull back. 4. Forward, don't let your upper body move. 3. Forward. 2. Forward. 1 more time. Don't let the leg come down. Reach behind you slightly. We're circling for 10, 9, 8, shoulders wide, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Push with your heel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Take that top leg, kind of stretch it in front of the bottom. One little other exercise here before we switch sides. We're going to take the ball, we're going to preen our feet. Now, you can do this next exercise up on your forearm like we are. We're going with straight legs. We're going to rotate, we're going to reach for the ball. Okay? Now, if I bend my knees, if I put the ball between my knees, it's much easier. I rotate onto my side, and I touch the ball with my hand, but with my knees bent. Legs straight is going to be more challenging. You could do it from a sideline position all the way on the floor on your head. Let's go for 10. We reach up. Try not to let the legs touch down, making it harder. 9. Try to get the hips square at the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit up, split the legs. Take the arm we were laying on, reach it up to the sky and stretch over. Slow the breath. And let's switch sides and begin again. So ball goes underneath side body. Legs are bent to start. Pull away from the ball, push down into the ball. It's like a little prep. Away from the ball, push down into the ball. Away, down, and then away. Extend that top leg long. Keep pulling away from the ball. Kick forward and back for 10. 9, do your best not to touch the ball. That's the goal right now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't push into the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Reach behind you, point, and circle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, push with the heels, switch direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend that knee in front of the bottom. Relax for a second. Breathe. Take that ball. Again, I'm going to show you the first option. Knees are bent. From here, I rotate, reach for the ball, and I come back onto my side. I want us to end up all the way so our hips are square every repetition. Back, on your side. Now if I were to lay down, right, I can roll onto my back and onto my side. You can use a yoga block. Harder variation, extend those legs, up and down. Hardest on the form. 10, 9, use your core. 8, try to stay strong through the bottom arm. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, sit up. Reach the arm we were laying on up and over. All right, let's sit at the front of our mat, ball behind you, weights in both hands. 2 options, hinge back or roll back, okay? So hinge back, I'll show you with the weights in a second, is just that hinge flat back position and then forward, or we're tilting and we're curling. All right, and we're gonna do some biceps. We're at the bottom for 10 repetitions. So I want us to find where we feel our abdominals working, but we also feel our abs, but we also feel our biceps with the arms. So it's an ab exercise with arms in addition. So either hinge or round back, hold the position where you can stay. We've got 10 bicep curls. Bend, extend for 10. Don't rush it. 9, 8, so I'm using the ball as a guide. 7, it's not making it much easier, but it's keeping me in the same position. 5 more, because I have something to gauge where my body is in space. 3, 2, And 1, curl. And sit nice and tall. We're gonna go back into that position, but we're gonna go for front raises with the arms, okay? So you either round down or hinge back, either one. And we're just gonna lift the arms up and down for 10, 9, only as high as you're comfortable, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, round or hinge, sit nice and tall. While we're here, set the balls aside, grab your elastic, around the feet, cross the elastic so that we feel more secure with where it's at. We're going to do one more set with a row at the bottom. Okay, pulling wide wherever you need to make sure it's a comfortable position. Round down or hinge down, and we pull for 10, 9, don't let the spine move, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, round the body, sit nice and tall. We're going for a full roll down. Place your ball accordingly. If you don't want to use it, move it aside. I like it for the extension at the end, and it's helpful to come back up, okay? Because we're gonna do 3 of these. Sit tall to start, big breath in. As you exhale, we come back. Reach overhead. Ball's optional. Big breath in at the bottom. As I exhale, chin to chest, the ball is helpful. Round, reach over, and stack tall. 2 more. Big breath in. Exhaling down. Arms over. Wherever the ball is placed is where you're going to extend just above. Round, round, round. Point those toes. Reach. We have 1 more. Big breath in. Exhaling down. Arms overhead. Nice stretch. And let's come up for the last time. Reach. Tall. Let's come to a standing position. Let's find our feet in that nice parallel position. Let's go for one last roll down. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Round that body forward. Slow control. Articulate the best you can. All the way down. And then to come back up. Big breath in. Exhale, really bend the knees, push into the heels, rebuild from the bottom to stack it and stand nice and tall.